There were two groups of individuals that were minorities during the Revolutionary War that I would like to talk about because it's good to talk about their place in history. We'll start by talking about the free African Americans and slaves at the beginning of the Revolutionary War. And if you look at the pictures, you can see that there were people who were in this minority group who fought on both sides of the war. They were either with the colonists in blue or with the British in red. And let's see why they fought on both sides of the war. Here's some facts. 1/5 of the population of the 13 colonies was of African descent. So that means that for every 5 people, one of them was of African descent. But they did not have equal rights. They were not allowed to join the Continental Army. So some of them decided instead that they were going to join the militias. And some slaves were offered their freedom by the British if they joined the British Army. Here's the women of the Revolutionary War. Women played supportive roles in the war effort. They might have taken care of the farms because the men were away. And of course, they would get jobs to make money. They would be cooks, they would be washerwomen, and they would be nurses. But there were some who actually decided to become part of the war effort. There were some who were spies, like Elizabeth Burgon, who would find out information about the British colonial movement or the British troops movements and bring that information to the colonial army so that they knew what the British were doing and could better prepare for battles. And there were some colonial women who fought in the war. Some of the more famous ones were Deborah Sampson and Molly Pitcher. Molly Pitcher is actually famous because she fought by aiming the cannons after her husband had fallen in battle.